Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today you see us in a slightly different configuration of the F750 with a small flatbed trailer behind it, and that is because we have been instructed to head over to the Grand, well, sort of right next to the Grand Hotel behind the gas station, because there's apparently a surprise of some sort waiting for us there. Now, I have been informed that this vehicle is a bit odd and a bit weird and a bit different, but you know what? We are apparently going to get to take it into the garage, fix it up, and then take it for a drive. So I'm actually really excited about this. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what the vehicle is all about. Let's see what it looks like. Let's fire up the 750 and go grab it. Now, normally I would be worried, especially with most cars, I would be worried about not being able to actually get them up onto this trailer. And I'm actually kind of worried about this one rolling off the trailer, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, the only reason why I'm not worried about this thing not being able to make it up is because it's already plenty high enough. Now, it's... oh, there it is! Well, it's definitely got lifted car covered. The idea of what a lifted car would look like. Let's see if I got this right the first time. Absolutely not. No way! Do you think I was gonna get that right the first time? Bruh. Let's see. There we go. These light poles are really, like, not where I'd like them to be. You know what? I'm gonna jackknife you real quick. Bring you back this way. Leave you right there. Right there. And I might actually be able to make something happen here. With a little bit of adjustment, I can make this work. I can make this work, I think. I was about to make it work, I should say. I was about to make it work, and then I wasn't. That's far enough. That's actually plenty far enough. Alright, stop engine. Now let's hop in this thing. Now this is Frog's 1996 lifted Chevy Impala SS. Now, obviously, very little of the original Impala drivetrain is retained, because you're talking about a, you know, solid axle front and rear, coilover setup. It's pretty beastly. I mean, it could pretty much go wherever you would want it to go, and it's basically a trail rig. Now, question is, will it make it up onto the trailer? No, it will not. It will glitch through the trailer. That's delightful. What about one tire at a time? It tries. Oh, there it is. Kinda. Well, bit of an unorthodox way of loading it on the trailer, I gotta say. But you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna actually kind of, maybe go ahead and cut my losses with the trailer right now and probably swap that out to a flatbed. Because, you know, the trailers are fine until you run into a situation like that. And then, because you never quite know how each thing is gonna react. Like, it's always very weird. All right, long bed. There's the rollback. Okay. So now, we just have to go ahead and activate the anchor, activate the rollback, and swap back to the... oh, where is it? Okay, there's the Impala. The only reason why I didn't want to do that is because the last time I used this, I ran into an odd issue where I couldn't get the vehicle on the rollback to stop running when it was attached, but... oh, wow, that's actually being held really well with the handbrake, so it might not cause any issues at all. Alright, stop engine, swap trucks, and I don't know why I didn't use this setup in the first place. Well, I also just kind of partially explained why I did. Oh, God. I bet you it was the building. Yeah, it was the building that freaked out. Oh, it almost went off the back. Hang on. Maybe not such a cut and dry procedure, but stopping the engine, handbrake on, swapping trucks, and now we head back to the garage, and we can actually go through the customization options of this thing, because I'm sure there are going to be many. And I'm also sure that these are probably not the biggest tires that they're going to allow us to use. It is kind of weird, though, seeing that body on top of this suspension and axle and wheel and tire setup, though. It's a little odd. Poor little 240 just chilling out right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get stopped. Activate anchor, which, again, activate the bed. And shut the engine off. Swap over to the Impala, and we'll back it up. Not bad. It actually drives really smooth. Really, really smooth. Before we go inside, oh my god. Yeah, before we go inside, I am going to restore everything because I don't want to run into any weird issues when we come back out, because sometimes you'll have that with stuff like that. Alright, so we've got a couple of different engine options, I think. Stock, upgraded, and performance. It's actually got the top engine in it already, so I'm probably just going to leave that. We've got stock gearbox, highway, and off-road. These are pretty standard if you know Frog's mods. And then, so let's see, suspension stocks, lifted, lowered, but lowered, what? Lowered is higher. That doesn't make any sense, but I think that's probably, again, a work in progress error. 39s are what you can go up to. They're all Rockzillas. Let's do a winch for sure. We get one wheel option, but that's okay because the wheels on this thing don't look bad. And, oh god, that is bright red. You do have, like, literally a full lineup of colors, though. Like, whatever color you want to paint this thing. And it applies to the body, the diff covers, the springs, and the brackets for the, like, sort of for the arms leading off and on the frame. Now, to be fair, I definitely did not get that terminology right, but you know what? It works. They're coming off of a makeshift frame, so I'm gonna call it a makeshift frame. Okay, yeah, the proportions have changed a little bit. They're not exactly what they once were. No, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to the dirt track. It's surprisingly quick. It actually drifts pretty well. Oh god. Whoa. Now that was actually in rear-wheel drive mode, so that makes sense as to why it was so willing to slide, but it slides pretty well. Even in all-wheel drive, it kicks the back end out. It's pretty fun to drive, actually. And it's got an interior! Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I didn't think it wouldn't have an interior, but I was curious as to if he was really, like, gonna, you know, full-on model the Impala dash. And he did! Oh! That's mega two-wheel action right there. Alright, I can get behind that. Oh, boy. Oh, God. The suspension is really, like, it's really soft, actually. It soaks up the bumps really, really well. Like, when you're going fast down these trails, it does a nice job of soaking it up. I'm curious as to if we're going to roll it over on the dirt track, because when I pitch it into a corner, it may very well go up on two wheels and not come back. So, that's always a possibility. Alright, let's go. And you know, if I could just... Oh, God, stay back on the road! If I could repair that real quick, that'd be, like, awesome. I'd be totally down for that. Oh, hey! It's the C1500 race truck. Is high any faster? Not really. High is about the equivalent of 6th. And it's funny, once you get it out here on the racetrack, you realize it's not as fast in a straight line as you might think it is, although its drifting abilities are awesome. Like, they're great. They're freaking hilarious. The only problem is, it's probably better for, like, if you're trying to try and drift this thing, yeah, like, it did a nice one right there, but it's probably better on tight corners. Alright, let's see how it does in high in the mud. Really well. Oh my god, you could take this thing mud drag racing, and it would rule. It would be so good. That was nuts. That was freaking amazing. I love this. I absolutely love this car. I almost called it a truck, but to be fair, it has a truck underneath it, but it in itself isn't a truck, so it's got a little bit of a split personality, and you kind of have to figure out where that, you know, where those personalities intersect between car and truck. Well, it stayed moving through that, though. It's just digging, dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's nuts. It is absolutely, uh-oh. Oh, I made it dig. Yep, made it dig. Is it, oh, is it, like, stuck? Oh my god, it's actually, like, full-on stuck. Let's pull it out just a little bit. I think it was a combination of, like, all the bushes and the really deep mud that it was just not happy about. And granted, it's still not all that happy. There we go. It will do most mud, just like, if it gets too deep, it kind of gets a little iffy. Oh god, it's gotten real iffy now. What's hilarious, though, is actually, it's not breaking these, like, tiny little, you know, saplings, which I find really funny because normally a truck smaller than this, car, truck, see, I'm doing it again. Normally a car slash truck smaller than this would bust that in half. This thing absolutely freaking yeets. Now, of course, if you wanted a more realistic experience, it just drifted uphill and then drove up a tree. All right. But no, if you wanted a more realistic experience, you could definitely put the standard engine in it and not really lift it all that much higher than it was when you got it, and you could leave the standard tire size on it, and it would actually be a pretty decently well-balanced trail rig and trail crawler. But in this configuration, it's just an absolute fun mobile. Oh, God. And I mean, even if you're super dedicated to the realism aspect of things, you've got to try it in, like, Funmobile mode at least once or twice, because it is a absolute blast. Let's take it to the cornfield. It's probably going to get some damage, but, oh my God. A little bit. Little bit. It's okay. We're just, like, creating a corn maze real quick. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, God. We are going to obliterate the... Oh! Barrel roll, it's okay, it's fine. Oh, nope, it's not fine. It's not fine at all, actually. I was gonna create a figure 8 in the corn, but it... What are you attaching to? Oh my God. Are all these... Oh, okay. I was like, is it the corn? I was like, please don't tell me that this thing can winch to the corn, because that would be... That would not be okay. Turn over, turn over, turn over, turn over, start up. Yes! Real quick repair, because we kind of need that. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my God, it's just damage everywhere. It's absolutely 100% just a damage fiasco with this thing. But will it climb out of the farmland? I think it will. I don't see why it wouldn't. Even with a little bit... Oh, there's a hole there. There's a big old hole there. Oh, God. Trying to spin it around just a tad, if I could. Easy. All right, running up the hill. Let's go. Come on, come on. Oh, my God. Tried to let off on the throttle a little bit so it would regain traction, but actually it regained a ton. Regained a lot more than I thought it was. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's going. Oh, my God. Is it? Ooh. Yeah, it's broken now. It's very broken at the moment. Again, yeah, it's very, very broken at the moment. Well, if you wanted your lowered suspension, you've got it now. And ironically enough, it's still not that low, because the tires are actually, like, the tires are holding it up by the fenders. It's freaking ridiculous. But if you guys would like to try this mod for yourselves, there will be a link in the description box down below to where you could check it out. And I actually highly recommend that you do, even if you're like, what the heck is this? It's freaking weird and I don't know what to think about it. That's fine, because I didn't know what to think about it either when I first saw it, but I guarantee you that if you give it a shot, you'll have a blast. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.